MPI, the worldwide leader in wax room equipment, is revolutionizing the technology of producing and processing wax patterns through automation. Here you will witness firsthand the undeniable benefits of automation. Automation allows you to produce superior assemblies 100% of the time, reduce scrap by an average of 50%, increase casting yields by 20% or more, and reduce cycle times by an average of 50%. The reality is, 50% of all pattern defects are the result of operator error. With automation, 100% of operator inconsistencies are eliminated, and the cost of skilled labor is dramatically reduced, increasing overall profitability. Here is an example of one of MPI's many automation projects. What makes this so unique is that it was made utilizing MPI's automated injection process. The cycle starts with the wax injector's press in the open position. The robot first cleans the die with a blast of compressed air. The robot then continues and lubricates the die with a silicone spray nozzle. Die lubrication is perfect every time. Pattern distortion and pattern defects are completely eliminated. Once completed, the robot will automatically change tools, selecting the appropriate tool based on the program recipe. Inserts and/or cores are supplied to the cell in batch quantities from outside the cell. The robot automatically picks up the core and transfers the core to the inspection station, performs the inspection, and verifies the core serial number. If the core passes inspection, it is inserted into the die in a precise location by the robot. If it does not, it is placed back onto the tray and returned to the operator, preventing an improper pattern from being created. The injection machine clamps and injects the pattern. Once the pattern is injected, the clamp opens and the robot extracts the pattern from the wax die and transfers it to a pattern setter. Patterns remain in the setters for the exact amount of time because it is not operator dependent. The robot again cleans the wax die and prepares the machine to inject another pattern. The robot returns to the pattern setter, picks up the pattern, and transfers it to the trimming station. Here, the injection runners are removed. Robotic trimming accurately removes the injection runner flush to the pattern. Robot handling during this process eliminates pattern distortion. The patterns are then placed directly onto a conveyor or into a tray one at a time, and then indexed to the next operation. Once on the conveyor, the patterns could be transferred directly to an automated pattern assembly system or other secondary operations like X-ray. Automation typically produces twice as many patterns using the same injection time. Scrap can be reduced by up to 50%, and casting yields can be increased by 20% or more. Best of all, automation allows you to work round the clock with 90% efficiency, including maintenance and changeover times. The next stage in total automation is automated pattern assembly. Here we have a fully finished injected pattern. This demonstrates MPI's original patented welding process using two 6-axis robots. The robot on the right performs an accurate pickup of the pattern from the tray. The robot on the left properly preheats the runner and the base of the pattern simultaneously at a consistent temperature using a precision welding device. The pattern and insert are joined, making a flawless seal 100% of the time. Once a perfect weld is complete, the robot accurately picks up the next pattern assembly and replicates the entire procedure quickly and flawlessly. This extreme close-up helps illustrate how, unlike with manual assemblies, a perfect fillet weld between the pattern and the base occurs every time. Inclusions are eliminated, pattern drop-off is eliminated, and 100% fusion is always achieved. The strength of even the most fragile of assemblies is no problem for this advanced level of automation. Robotics is highly effective with all types of assemblies. Periodically, the robot will clean the tool and remove any residual wax from the welding device using compressed air. MPI's automatic tool change allows the robot to perform multiple functions using multiple tools. Once the welds at the bottom of the pattern are complete, the robot will replace the tool in its designated place and select the appropriate tool for its next function. As the robot selects the new tool, it couples to it pneumatically, electrically, and mechanically. You can simply program the robot to know what tool to use for each specific function. MPI smart controls monitor the temperature of the tool before it is picked up to perform the next function. The robot can function with up to 10 tools for your specific application. This process demonstrates MPI's latest patented welding process. This highly sophisticated automated process allows us to perform a second series of perfect welds at the opposite end of the pattern. MPI is able to weld highly complex assemblies with multiple end gates. End gates can be placed in any orientation, not just on top. MPI has the ability to turn the assembly to make any weld. What would typically require multiple operations can now be handled in a single automated cell that only requires occasional operator tending. MPI provides a central control that simplifies the setup and operation of the process. It enables the average wax room technician to alter the process without having to be a robot programmer. The operator works from a predetermined recipe, so you never have to program the actual robot. As the operator watches the process, they can make minor adjustments so that the process can be altered for optimal performance. The inconsistencies found with manual assembly are completely eliminated. A full assembly can be produced 4 to 5 times faster than with manual assembly, while improving throughput and increasing casting yields. Once a perfect weld is complete, the robot moves on to the next arm and easily replicates the procedure. It is easy to see how effortless it is for the robots to repeat the precise weld time and time again. MPI is a full-service automation house that is capable of handling the most difficult of automation challenges. One of the benefits of automation is that single processes can be automated to meet your immediate needs and budget requirements. We will work with you to identify where you can achieve productivity gains and immediately improve yields. Additional processes can be automated in the future. MPI also offers contract pattern production and assembly services, allowing you to experience firsthand the incredible results that automation can produce without an initial commitment to purchase. If you would like to experience increased quality, decreased defects, higher casting yields, reduced operating expenses, and significantly greater profit per casting, then become an MPI partner. Let us work to form an automation solution to fit your specific needs. Contact our sales department for further information.